Hi there, this is our Colchester Bantum 2000, reasonably late model Colchester for the Colchesters. I don't think we've ever had one in before, reasonably rare. This one's in tip-top shape, it's been looked after, it's got the quick change and DRO on it, and is really tidy and a beautiful wee machine. Right down to the wee stainless steel lead screw guard. It's a very immaculate wee machine. It's got some really good features, like I say, that DRO and quick change, the front swarf removal, emergency foot brake here, which you just kick. Possibly, I don't know, at some stage it may have had something that comes out that you can push down instead of kick it, I'm not sure. It's got your electrical box cabinet down there, which is lockable, and also lockable accessories cabinet down here. Coolant system out the back, which is working fine. I can put some power onto that, the light, etc. And everything seems to tick over really nice. The condition of the bed, etc. is really good. Right, I'll switch that coolant pump on. I don't have any fluid in it, so I haven't tested it with fluid, but I'm sure it'll be all working well. It seems pretty good. So that's that running there, and you've got your valve, etc. here. This is your wee light, which is working. Quite often the light bulbs have blown on them. The DRO, I've got power on it at the moment. You probably can't see that, but that display is reasonably bright and working well. It's got your directions here, so I've got that in 120 RPM. So that's rotating in its forward position and reverse there. So front and back's all tidy and really nice. So I'll run as, it's got the wee switchable chuck guard. The guard's been taken off it, but basically if you lift that up it won't go, and then bring that down, so it must have an electrical switch in there for that chuck guard. So I'll run us through with the lead screw and feeds at the moment. You may not be able to see that very well, but the lead screw, etc. is running there, and here's your changes here for your speed. And this side. So that's changing really nicely. That's your forward and reverse, which I'll show you. I'll engage that lead screw. So that's engaged, going that way. And I'll reverse that back towards me. So that's going in and out nicely, and the speeds here and the direction are working nice. Well, we'll take you through the feeds. So you've got your either to your carriage or your cross slide there, and this is your engagement. So that's the carriage going that way very slowly, you probably can't see it. And the cross slide going that way, again you may not be able to see that. So that's working very nicely. It's a simple wee setup. I'll take those feeds out. The carriage moves very nicely, and the cross slide, and there's minimal movement in that cross slide. That compound slide again is very nice to move, and yeah, real minimum movement in that as well. So that's that carriage setup. The tailstock condition looks good, moves nicely. The quill looks in good condition and feels good up the guts of it. And that lock feels nice. And also the quill lock feels good. Alright, we'll take you through the speed range. I'll put it to its slowest gear there, which will be A2 at 52 RPM. So that's its slowest speed. Next one will be 120, which will be A3. So that's 120. Next one will be 160, which is C2. So that's 160. Next one will be 240, A1. That's 240. Next one will be 350, which is C3. 350. That's forward. That's reverse. Next one will be 430 at B2. So that's 430. The next one will be 730, which will be C1. Which is there. So that's 730. Next one will be B3, which is 1000. You can hear in the higher gears where you first start it, you're getting just a split second of belt slip. Possibly that belt needs retensioning. And this will be the last one, which will be 2000 RPM, which is B1. So you can hear that belt probably needs tensioning there. So that's 2000 RPM. Forward, and I can show you reverse. And I can hit this emergency brake. So that's working. So that's that gear range. That belt looks as though it needs just tightening, but it's running through all the gears nicely and reasonably quiet. And that is pretty much it. It's got all the original steadies by the look of it, and is a real collectible wee machine that's in really good condition and it's been looked after.